Greetings and welcome there, people of YouTube. This is Lessons 14. I know this video may be coming out of the blue, but I just wanted to have a heart-to-heart talk about the way that things are going, you know, with my videos, with my commenting, etc, etc. Because, you know, with my videos, gradually over the months, since summer, I've been getting more and more aggressive. I've been allowing my emotions to come more to the front. Except for in my God of Wonders series, which I seem to have kept it down, and also the last 3 videos, it has been steadily decreasing. The last video, yeah, I swore a few times, but it wasn't an absolute flip out, it was just a couple of times I swore, that was really it. You know, I was quite happy to make the comments on, you know, how she directly lied, you know, between 2 phrases, and I did it in a funny, joking manner. So, you know, it seems to have been going down. I seem to be able to get that under control as I want to. I want to get that down because I don't want to just become another TJ going on camera, just yelling and screaming at things, etc. It's not what I want to become. But then there's also been what's been happening in the comments section. You know, this is dated back quite some time. You know, it started off with the posters. You know, in the background, I had the welcome to the party poster, which has, you know, the breakdancing Marx, Karl Marx. It has a breakdancing Karl Marx. It has Stalin with a party stream. It has Lenin dancing with a lager. You know, it is a joke poster, but some people just really flipped out of that. So I went out, I got the green screen because I didn't want this horrendous brown, you know, sickly brown background in my videos because it was really quite nasty. I didn't want that in my videos, so I went out, I got the green screen, I got the lights, etc. Then people started complaining about the lighting. I tried solving the lighting as best as I could because if you don't notice, there's a white spot there between the curtains and the green screen. You know, I get the curtain and I clip it to the green screen now, just so I can decrease the glare, and also to decrease the glare from my normal light, which I have to have on, else I'll look completely pale white. I have it so my lights actually block the direct sun. As you can see, it's a bit shiny there. I use my one of my lights to actually block that. So I've been trying to solve the issue as best as I can. However, some people have to realise my conditions are not perfect. You can see my bed is just there. And if you don't know how much room I have to sit, this is on my desk, I'm sitting right up to my desk. The amount of room I have to move back and forth is the same as my hand, tip of my hand to my elbow. That's how much room I have to move back and forth. Then it's my bed, you know, and then my green screen. That's how much room I have to work with. So it's not going to be perfect. I still do better than, you know, the way of the master. I still do better than their green screening, but it's not a perfect condition. I'm doing the best I can. I just wish that people would appreciate that rather than, you know, having a go at the way that I have a bit of a green hue, which I'm trying to solve using, you know, color editing, but there's not much I can always do. So that was that, and you know, that I could deal with. That was only once every so often. But then there was also one guy who really was throwing a tiff about the way that I said etc. It sounds right to me whenever I listen back to it, but apparently I'm saying etc. wrong. So, you know, and they always kept coming back and they really were flipping out towards the end. I just told them simply I don't give a crap. And then with my last video, you know, there are 2 types of responses that I got to the way that I said faux, because of course it's spelled F-A-U-X. You know, it's spelled forks. I said that in the video. There were 2 types of response. There was one that just went, you know, oh, at, I think it was 1440, you know, when you say forks, did you mean faux, which is pronounced, you know, like F-O-E. Other than that, good video, peace out, you know. There was that response. Then there was the other type of response, which was actually posted to my original, you know, sharing of the video, which went, I will cut you some slack because you are young. You know, the moment that you do that, attempt to bring my age into things, I do lose the respect for you. The fact is, it's not a case of, oh, you're being understanding because I'm young. You're stating quite clearly that my age is an inability. You know, could you imagine if I acted like an 18th century douchebag and went, oh, I'll cut you some slack because you're a woman and your minds overheat, as they used to believe at one point. You know, women couldn't be rational because their brains just overheated. That's what they used to believe in the male academic community. So, you know, could you imagine if I did that? I would hear no end of it. So, you know, when you come in about my age, I've never used my age as an excuse. If anything, I've always striven against using anything as an excuse. I've never used my age as an excuse. I've never used, you know, the mental breakdown I had as an excuse. I never use anything as an excuse, because that goes against everything, you know, I stand for. And then he also went on about intellectual superiority. Okay, I criticize people. Never have I put myself up as an authority figure. Never have I put myself up as, you know, some amazing doctor or scientist, or, you know, never have I done anything like that. If you can go back and actually find a video or somewhere that I state, you know, look at me, I'm so-and-so or so-and-so, therefore I'm right. You know, yeah, show me that, because I don't remember that at all. Maybe I've done it and done it subconsciously, but I don't ever remember putting myself up as anything more than a person who can fact check what someone says, because fact checking doesn't take, you know, the greatest of skill. Yeah, you have to notice things, you have to think, does that sound right? And sometimes even I miss things, so, you know, but yeah, it never have I put myself up as anything beyond that. You know, a lot of people seem to get the wrong idea about my name, for one thing. They seem to think that I call myself, you know, Essence of Thought in the fact that I think I am the essence of thought. Well, no, it's my goal. It's what I seek to attain, what I'm working towards. I want to work towards the very essence of thought. You know, it's an abstract noun, so I can't be an abstract noun. It's what I'm trying to attain through my work and, you know, all the hours I put in. That's what it is. Got nothing to do with how I see myself. So, you know, and the fact is, when people make comments like this, I will tell them, you know, directly, go F yourself. But then it also affects the way that I respond to other people, and that's really unfair on them, you know, because the person who did so politely, they got a reasonable response from me. You know, I said thank you, or I said tar, but, you know, it's thank you. But this one guy was an absolute arsehole, and that just puts me in, you know, an awful mood throughout any other responses, so I just generally stop responding to anybody. Because, you know, it's been in the past that someone's been like this, I've responded to them, and then I've gone and, you know, bitten the hand off someone else, which isn't fair on them, and I've apologised in the past for that, and I am sincerely sorry to those people that have been at the front of that, where someone else has done something, and my response has been targeted at the wrong person. Because, you know, never should they have to be attacked for someone else's asininity. So, yeah, I'm not perfect. I never claimed to be perfect. I am fallible. You know, I am a human. So yes, anyway, I just wanted to explain that, hopefully. Not try to excuse what I've done, because, you know, I've never deleted a video. Go through all my videos, I've never deleted one, to my knowledge. You know, I think I might have done one at one point, which is one that I did an update of. That was it, and that was the Deuteronomy 22, 28 through 29. I don't actually know if I deleted that one. I possibly have. I'll probably go check that one later. But, you know, to my knowledge, I haven't deleted a single video. Why? Because I've made mistakes in the past. You can go through some of my old stuff, and you can see I made some horrendous mistakes, and I backed myself into some horrendous corners. And, you know, I don't remove them, because I don't believe in that removing them and hiding them is the way to go. I believe in accepting my mistakes, learning from them and moving forward. So that, that's just the way I've always operated. And again, I'm trying to get away from this aggressive state, because in my videos I don't want to become the next TJ, and in my comments I don't want to become the next Bionic Dance in how I respond to other atheists. Because another thing is, there's another double set of comments, that two ways that you can do something. There's those people that come to my videos and they go, they also got this wrong, that, the way that the Earth moves around the sun, etc. They also got this wrong. Yeah, and I like that. I like the fact that I have an active audience who will actually participate, will actually notice things. They won't just listen to what I say and just dredge it all in. They will actually actively, isolate parts. And yeah, that's brilliant. And there's little corrections, about things that I say as well. And they also offer different opinions, different hypotheses, etc. And yeah, it's brilliant. I love that. Then you got the people that come along and try to lay out something that, some reason, because I didn't notice every single point or, mess up that the original content maker had, because I didn't notice everything, that somehow, that's a sign of my inability, when no, a lot of these arguments I've had to make before, I am trying to change them up, I'm trying to build on them, I'm coming up with better ways of explaining, newer analogies, like my recent one, which was the micro and macro erosion. Some people likes that. So, I'm trying to come up with new ways to overcome arguments in interesting manners, so it keeps you guys wanting to watch, keeps you entertained. It's not just the repeat of the show. So, really, there are two ways to doing everything, and sadly, when people go around it the wrong way, I respond quite harshly. I admit that, and I'd like to stop that. Mainly because I'm trying to go from the private vlogging, I'm trying to become part of a bigger group, and I worry that because I've been a private vlogger for so long, and, I've got used to not having zero accountability, because I have been accountable to YouTube as well as my subscribers in general, but because I've been used to having more freedom in what I can say and how I can express myself, that I will, I am a possible tarnish upon the organisation. I don't want to do that. The organisation I'm trying to become part of, I share in its every goal. So, I've been in contact with the guy who runs the whole thing, because I wanted to do work placement there in my third year, and that kind of, fell apart. It's like, we don't plan that far ahead, because I just wanted to double check. But, and he goes, anyway, do you want to be part of this other stuff that they're doing? And I go, yes. And we're currently all going through, the vetting stage, the checking stage. And I do worry that I will be perceived as, a problem because of the way I've responded, because of the way that I've been aggressive in some of my videos, because I have been a private vlogger for so long. So, I'm trying to change that. I really am trying to. And again, I apologise to all of those who have been on the receiving end of undue aggression or responses. As for the people, such as the one mentioned that, brought my age into it, no, I don't apologise to you. I will not apologise to you, and there's a reason for this. Because if my apology is not sincere, yet I still apologise to you, then those people that I do apologise to, and I am sincere, their apology is lessened. It devalues it. So I won't apologise to you in any form, nor will I apologise to the people then who come along and try taking everything I say out of context, following this person, who you are. I'm not going to apologise to you either. I'm not going to be polite to you, I'm not going to treat you well. Simple. I'm just going to put that out there. I'm trying to be a very direct person here, So, yeah, that's really all, except for the fact that I'm not planning on doing any more content until after Christmas, because quite clearly I need a break. I also want to, try doing some more writing, because I'm trying to write a novel. I want to get to 20,000 words before Christmas, or at the end of Christmas, like New Year. So, I'm trying to do that. I want to get away, I want to do some of that, so that would be nice to do. And I just think I really need to probably take a break from the video making. I need to think about things, I need to collect myself for a better new year. Because I was trying to I had set myself a goal when I came to university. I wanted to have more subscribers than my university's YouTube channel, the main channel, by the new year. Now, they had 2,700 when I started. It's like, oh, I can easily do this. I went back and I checked last week, and it was like, they've gone to 3,000. I was like, I can still do this, I can still, if I work hard enough, I can still make it to 3,000 or 3,100 to be safe subscribers. But quite clearly, that's not going to happen. I don't want to just keep pumping stuff out and then having the same old tits come along and, just... It's amazing the effects of the smallest things can have in the smallest ways, and you say something. There's also the fact that it's through text. Sometimes it's possible to misread the way that they have stated something or misinterpret. You can't detect sarcasm, you can't detect a joke, a laughter, etc. I've had this done to me before, and that affects my response, etc. But yeah, I won't, respect someone who goes, I will cut you some slack because you are young. But yes, anyway, even though I'm not probably going to beat my university's main channel by New Year, I've set myself the new goal that I need to beat my university's main channel, the radio channel, the sports channel, and I believe they have a drama channel, all collective by the end of my first year at university. So I have a new goal that I can look to getting past, and so before Christmas I want to have 20,000 words of my book written at least. So yeah, that's really it, and now you possibly know a bit more that goes on, because, as noted, this is my studio. It's 3 arm lengths, my room, on that way. I can't record over there, because that's where my cupboard is, that's where my sink is. The lights have to stand either side of me. There isn't that much room. As noted, that is my window. That's the end of my domain. I can't go that way, sitting wise, because I've got cabinets down here that don't allow for my legs to be there. So I'm doing what I can with what I have, and maybe now people just appreciate that a little bit more. The fact that they see how it works and where I work, etc. So yeah. So that's really that, and nothing really else to say. So Merry Christmas, everyone out there. Happy New Year, and I'll still be around, I will be messaging, commenting, etc. I just won't be making content. I'll be working on probably some scripts, etc. as well, and I was writing my book. So, yeah. I guess I'll just see you after the New Year. This is Essence of 4. Take care and out.